fun little tip. Most people would actually make more money by starting this business just for the tax purposes. And I remember when I got involved, Becky, my wife of 10 years, in the beginning, she was my number two recruit into this business, recruited her mom, and the mom loved the product, wasn't really building the business, but she was a research scientist, got paid well, but taxed like crazy. Got started in the business, filed with this, and she saved $4,000 in taxes that year just because you have a home-based business. And my recommendation, you can look it up on YouTube, stuff like that, even ChatGPT these days, but it might even be worth to ask a CPA or an accountant, pay them a couple $100 to save a couple $1,000. So it's a massive, massive thing. So tax write-offs, a big thing, which by the way, could be a good hot button topic as you're talking with your prospects. Because it is tax season. People are starting to complain about it. Oh, taxes suck. Do you do anything to write off your taxes? No, I don't get many deductions. Did you know there's ways you can get more deductions? How? I'm glad you asked. You guys see, like, such a great season. I'll give one more story and then we'll get into it. We had a great time to recruit an accountant too. There was an accountant that hit officers. Officers, the top 1% in this business. It's $1,000 a week plus. And one way that she became successful is being an accountant, and especially tax season, she would talk with her clients outside of their client stuff and be like, by the way, if you had a home-based business, you could save money on your taxes. Like, how do you start a home-based business? I'm glad you asked. So anyways, very cool. Mel knows. Welcome, Mel, to your first call as well, too, and grateful. What's up, everybody? Great to see you. If you're on camera, give us a big wave. If not, throw a 5 in the chat. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We call this call our Tactical Tuesday. My name is James Zheng, grateful, and welcome to the family if you're brand new. This is going to be an exciting one. And this room's already been warmed up. I want to let you know that this community, this organization is a massive collaboration of amazing leaders that are constantly investing in not just themselves, but yourself. Right before this, the previous hour, we were talking with our officers and above, and we were saying, how do we make things better, simpler, and easier for you? There's 3 words that we're thinking about this year that we're obsessed about in this team, which is how do we simplify, how do we systematize, and how do we scale so that you can get more time back, so that you can spend it, whether it's doing more business or being with your family, earning more, doing more cool things, and to be able to scale and to duplicate as well, because now more than ever, we need that. All right. So we've been iterating, we've been talking, and just wait. By next week, this call, lock that in. We're going to have a updated, refreshed onboarding that's going to be even more powerful than we already have as well, too. Okay. But what's the purpose of this call? Success is a system. Anyone can be successful. There's mindset and there's skill set. It's important to have mindset. Would we all agree that if you say to yourself that you cannot do well in this business, that you're probably not going to do well in this business? Would we all agree with that? It's like, it's probably not going to happen. So mindset's important, and we want to encourage you when you come to a call like this, when you come into the community, it's about building belief in yourself and building belief in the company, building belief in the products, building belief in you as an entrepreneur. But after that, there's also a skill set as well. Skills are important. And what I love about this business, my mentor taught me early on, is that if you learn the skills, you can learn how to write your own paycheck, your own freedom. And that's going to be different from all of us. And I'd submit this to you, and if you want to answer in the chat, it's not a comparison thing, but in this phase of your life, let me ask the next 90 days, if you could earn anything that you could in this business on a monthly basis within the next 90 days, what would be an incredible life-changing monthly income for you and your household? Right, throw that in the chat. Per month, what would be amazing? Is it an extra 1,000 a month, an extra 5,000 a month, Susie said? Is it an extra 10,000, an extra 500? It doesn't matter what it is. All of these numbers I'm seeing in the chat are absolutely possible to do. I've seen it time and time again. But the way to do that is you make that decision And then from there, the skills come afterwards as well. So on a tactical Tuesday, we want to get tactical. We want to get practical. We want to teach you the basic fundamentals to help you and your people to launch your business. And as you iterate that, duplicate that in everything, it's going to be lovely and incredible. Okay. Let me start with this. Begin with the end in mind. One of the biggest drivers in our business is if you can focus on one thing in your business and that duplicates, then that's what we want to focus on. And one thing that we have realized, especially this year, is there's something that we are calling the millionaire mentorship. And I want to set this as a goal for everybody. If you're already in this, put an MM in the comments below. If you're not yet, then we want to encourage you and help you to come into this. But here's the game plan for this business, right? When you get involved, you're going to launch your business. You're going to get onboarded. You're going to learn the ropes. There's a lot, right? When you get involved, it's like you're drinking from a fire hose sometimes because you're learning a completely different language, right? So we want to make sure that we can get you onboarded. That onboarding is in our systems here. If you, your main leaders, your mentors should have connected you to this. If not, then the link is right here. But our onboarding system is wellness360.community/links. Click right here. It'll lead you through our 7-day automated onboarding. And I'm telling you guys, across the world, I don't think anyone has this. All right. And I just want to remind you, this is a team this is an innovative team. We're on a call with John Wadsworth, who is our owner, and also Katie Holt Larson, our Chief Impact Officer. And this is not a comparison thing or saying we're better than or anything, but it's just saying who we are. Is when it came, they said from their mouth that when it came to systems and innovation and all that, this team that you're on is the number one. It is the leader and the pioneer in all of PartnerCo. And there's 400,000 partners in PartnerCo. And in PartnerCo, we are now number one in momentum out of all 10,000 plus network marketing companies. So if that's not something to celebrate, you're already winner. I know. Give yourselves a big round of applause. You are an absolute champion for choosing to be around some really good fertile soil and everything, right? So utilize those systems, get onboarded. You'll get connected to our resources or tools, launching your business and all of that, okay? In the beginning of your business, there's what we call phase one. Let me define this. Phase one is typically every one of us know X amount of people. Even those that would consider ourselves very unpopular know some people. And I'm just curious, this is not this is an honest question. Some of us know that you are somebody that you have connections. Like, you know that you've added a network, you've developed and invested into friendships and networks around in your lifetime. Some of you on that side are like, I do have. I'm in communities, I'm in church, I have a great work community. Like, I have some friends. And then there's others that I would say I was like, and that's why I know anyone can do well in this, because if I can do this, you can do this. When I got involved in network marketing, my only friends was my mom, and I had a couple of frat bros, and I knew no one else. And my frat bros all said no to my business, and then I had no friends. So I'm curious if you're more on the spectrum where you can admit that you have some network, like you feel like I got some friends, I got some connections, put a 1 in the comments. If you're on the other side, you feel like you're more of the social recluse, you're kind of got to build it up, put a 2 in the comments, which is great, right? We all have different starting points. You do not need a network to do well in this, but you do need the skills to go expand that. Okay. So look, I look at the chat. It's like almost everybody, unless you're so much more of my side that you are so shy you won't even communicate in there. You know, most of you have some type of establishment. This is great. Phase one is this. You're going to launch your business, and our target is to be able to help you get your first couple of customers and also to be able to get your first couple of partners. Okay. Get you paid, and then also to be able to launch into your first couple of partners there. Okay. You follow our systems in place. How do we get a customer? We have 2 ways to be able to do this. You might want to jot this down. One is attraction. Attraction. Who here would love it if people can come to you and ask Alita, hey, what are you doing? Or Teresa, what are them drops? Or Rebecca, you got to tell me, sister, what's going on, right? Like, attraction is amazing, right? So people will come to you. And the way that we do that is we give you done for you social media in the format of posts that you make. Every single person that goes through our 7 days of posting, and we post other people's stories about the drops, and they become attracted, and you're going to start to get some really, really cool buzz on that. Okay. People have varying responses to that, dependent on how you started on social media, but you will get some response and it's going to be super, super cool. Okay. One of those launch posts is this, and that is being able to make a post just like this. If you've already done a launch post like this, put a yes in the comments below because this is the launch, right? You start with your attraction, which is amazing. Okay. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. I'd love to bring up, let me see, Janine, I see you. Janine is on the other side of the world. Janine, are you able to mute yourself real quick? I caught you out of, there you are. Janine, which part of the world are you calling in from?
Adelaide, South Australia.
Adelaide, South Australia. Does any non-Aussie here agree that the Aussie accent is so much cooler than the American accent? You know? Yeah, I know. For sure. So, so cool. Welcome. We're going to be seeing you next month because we've got a big event out in Gold Coast, which would be fun. Janine, you've been involved in this industry, you and your husband, Rick, for many years. How many years would you say you guys have been involved in network marketing?
We were talking about that the other day, and it's uh, 35 years
Wow.
plus.
Wow.
I think maybe it was the end of, yeah, towards the end of 1980s,
That's
somewhere like
amazing.
that. Yeah.
That's amazing. Yeah, I know. Huge round of applause for that. Longevity is credibility, right? Seriously. So you've been around the block and you've seen many different ways to build the business. And when you came on here, you saw the systems and you saw the launch and you and the teammates that you had, you went through that and you started to make these posts. Have you ever done that type of business before by posting and attracting? And two, what did you see happen to you and your guys' businesses?
Yeah. We never have done social media posting before in any of the businesses that we'd been in. In fact, in the previous business, we actually discouraged it, which is interesting. So it was completely, completely different for us in this. So what happened when we came across this system? I started doing the posting, and I must admit I was very nervous, but did it. And I've posted every day since, which is at least one post since August 2024. So, um,
Wow.
yeah, so it definitely works. And then we, of course, the team started doing it, and the team had the same concerns. Like, oh, can I really do this? And then they would post, and then they would get people asking for information, and they would get their customer, they would get a brand partner, and then it just, yeah, duplicated, which is amazing. It's the best system.
That's amazing. Absolutely. And what title are you guys now?
Officer.
Officer, top 1%, doing amazing things, have won multiple vacations now and trips through Partner Co. and lots of amazingness, right? So, and I love what Janine said. Who here, when you think about social media, honestly would admit it's a little scary to post. Anyone? Like, I will be the first to admit that. But trust the system. You know, you do the uncomfortable until it becomes comfortable. And the goal is to grow through that. And now, Janine, we talk about millionaire mentorship, right? So you launch your business, you attract, we have done for you ways to respond and everything. We also will act, which I'll explain in just a little bit. But then the big goal is go ultimate, unlock what's called top pay. That's 1,500 points, whether bought or sold in your first 4 Fridays or as soon as possible. And then enroll 2 brand partners. Then you come into the millionaire mentorship, which is when we talk about next level, scaling past, we call this phase 2, scaling past your next levels, building new connections. Janine, you sent me a message yesterday because we talked about how to go viral on Instagram and you started to do that. Tell me about your experience about going through that.
Well, it's interesting because I'm really not an Instagram person, and I've been posting. I post on Facebook usually and share it to Instagram. But since your training, I think, or Annika's training, I've started doing it on Instagram, sharing it to Facebook. Then I watched the Viral Reels training, and I'm up to today will be day 5. And I started off, the first one had under 1,000 views, I think, but the one that I did yesterday is now over 4,000, I think. So, yeah.
Wow.
And it's funny because I don't use Instagram, I'm not real confident on responding to the messages on Instagram. I'm used to responding on Facebook. So I'm going, oh, I have to, work that one out. But I haven't had a lot of comments yet, but the views to non-followers has increased significantly in that 4 or 5 days. Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
So
Wow.
it's working.
That's amazing. And before that, maybe you had a couple hundred views or something and everything.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
literally have 10x, 20x, 30x, what you typically have. We call that being viral for you. Man. Hey, if you like to have that type of results in your business, put a me in the comments. Like that's what I'm talking about. So, Janine, congratulations. So, so excited for you. And I bring that up because that aspect is phase 2, which we want to teach everybody. But the reality is, just like when you bake a cake, there is a order of operations. And we want to help you as quickly as possible focus on the main important things at the right place and the right time. So if you're not in the Millionaire Mentorship yet, what's our goal, especially on this call? Help you know the important actions to take to attract and to act to make sure that we can help you go ultimate and also help you enroll your first couple of partners. And once you do that, we'd love to include you into our Millionaire Mentorship because, guys, I'm telling you, we are officially launching this week. It's going to be great. It's going to be an ongoing thing. Tomorrow is going to be the first time that we're going to do this with our new group. We have a living legend in this entire profession that's made tens of millions of dollars, coached many million-dollar earners around the world that I didn't even know we could get in contact with, but we are. And we're going to introduce people like that to this Millionaire Mentorship group where you're just going to get up-leveled in your mindset, your leadership, and everything. And as you grow, your income grows. You're going to earn while you learn. So if that's a goal for you, you're not in Millionaire Mentorship yet, make that a target. That's our whole focus as we onboard you. And it's not too tough to do and everything. All right. So with that said, super pumped. Let's go through a couple of things. We talked about attraction, but it depends on who you are. I don't know about you, but when I got started, I was excited and I wanted to get into action right away. Who here has goals that you wanted to check off yesterday? Just get it done. You're like, oh my gosh. And I didn't just want to sit there and wait. I love attraction, and I think we should always post. We talk about posting twice a day, post something about your drops, post something about yourself. But over the course of time, it's important, right? I have someone I can't wait to introduce you guys really soon that literally has been watching me for like almost 5 years and then reached out and we connected. And then now she's onboarded. She's going to do amazing things, but can't wait for the official launch, you know? But so, yes, it's wise to share out there. But also, it's important to take action. Okay. Who here has at least a couple people in mind that you feel could benefit from the product or the business? Give me a waiver, put something in the chat below. So, do we just hope and pray that they come? Do we just like send them good vibes and be like, I hope they just open this up? It'd be nice if one day you just wake up and they just show up on your front porch and be like, Katie, I was thinking about you last night and I took prompting on this dream and I came up and I'm signing up with an ultimate pack. I don't know what this is, but here's my code. Like it doesn't work that way, right? So there are skills to doing this business that we want to be able to help you to do. So I love action. And especially in the beginning, if your attraction isn't taking off, action creates attraction, right? Motion creates emotion. So how do we act though? You then might get into a place though where you want to talk to people and it's either one or two things. Either one, you're too shy to talk to them and you never talk to them. Or two, you got excited overly and then you verbally vomit on them. I made this mistake. I got involved, never did business before. And they say, don't talk to your friends until we get you trained. I'm like, you don't know my friends. I'm going to go talk to myself. So I sat down my best frat bro friends. I'm like, guys, I found a way. We're all going to get rich. You get a bubble here and a bubble here and a bubble here, and we're all going to make lots of money. You want to join? And guess what they said? Heck no. They're like, you're in a pyramid thing. What the heck? I almost quit the very first day. And thankfully, my mentor brought me out to my first training just like this. And he taught me there is a way to do what's called an invitation. Invitations are important. And if there's one skill you want to master, it's the art of invitation. What's an invitation? An invitation is not a presentation. Okay? Which I hope for some of you are like, I don't have to talk. I don't have to speak. Because when I got involved, I'm like, if I don't have to do what the speaker's doing, I'm great because I'm good behind the scenes and I don't like talking. And famous last words, by the way. You'll be surprised. The person that says you hate speaking will probably be one of the best speakers in the very near future. I know. So, but there's an invitation and then there's a presentation. The biggest mistake that we make is we jam up the invitation with the presentation. And we think that when we talk to somebody, we're trying to convince them to buy or join right away. You don't have to do that. What you do want to do is you want to get really good at being a trailer to the movie. Who here's ever watched a trailer before that just got you hyped and pumped? You're like, I have no idea what the movie's about, but I got to watch it right now, right? You say less to more. You sell the sizzle, not the steak. You give just enough so they get a sense of what it is, but not so much where it ruins the movie. The movie is the presentation. The trailer is the invitation. So one thing that I got fanatical about was getting good at invitation. Okay? I want to show you guys how you can do that in a very simple framework. Now, once you get onboarded, we also have what we call our boards. And in our boards, just to orient you in this, these are basically done for you scripts and stuff. You can go under, we've split it up by market because we have a global family. Go into the SOG folder. If you know what SOG stands for, put that in the chat. What is SOG? And it's not soggy socks. All right. It is, let's see who gets it first. System of growth. Yeah. It's a system of growth. System means you save yourself some time, energy, money. If you do the same things in the order that it does, you will have results. So we've broken it down where you don't have to reinvent the wheel. Let's say we go into the US drops SOG. We lead with the drops because that's our viral product and we bring people in. We talk about attraction. These are our social media posts. But let's say we want to get a customer. You can also enroll a partner. But let's say we get a customer. In here, there's a folder called invites. Invites is examples of what you can say to have someone take a look at some information. What's my goal? My goal is I want people to look at what I have and then they can make their own judgment call. Okay? So let's say I was doing a direct approach and I might say something like this. Hey, Alita, I think I might have something you might find interesting. I heard about these viral body balancing drops. It helps people balance hormones and lose weight. I decided to give them a shot, and I'm glad I did. If you use them, sure, you got better energy. I lost a couple inches, whatever, right? If you don't have a personal a testimony, that's okay. But I'd love to share this with you. Mind if I send you a link so you can take a look? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Something simple like that. All right. Who here feels that if you got that, you might say yes? Like, what is it? Right? At the very least, would anyone be offended if a friend shared that with you? Would they say like, you're just trying to sell me or scam me or whatever? No, like it's either yes or no. Then what do when you share an invitation? Let me give one more as well. Who here has some friends that you have dear or family members that are dear to you that you love to just share this information to, but you're not exactly sure how to angle that? Okay. Let me give you one other approach that works super, super well. In fact, if I were relaunching my business today, this might be the lead thing that I would do. All right. I go to James Laponzi. Like James just enrolled a new partner, by the way. Congratulations, James. He's doing amazing things, constantly sharing the seed. Vice president, gonna go officer soon, I already know. Lots of cool things. But if I go to James, I'm like, hey, James, you may or may not know, but I just launched a new wellness business. We help people lose weight, balance their hormones, feel great. I'm really excited about the product. You're my friend. I think this might benefit you, but I'd love to just hear your feedback on this, just as a friend. Would you be open to taking a look at some information? There's no obligation. I'd just love for you to see what you think. What do you think?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. What's our goal? We're just trying to get them to look at something. Let the movie do what it does. And here's something to understand. Out of 10, you're going to have a couple join. Out of 10, not everyone's going to join. But out of 10, a couple will join. A couple will buy. That's our goal. In the beginning, just get people to take a look, whether you track them or you take action. I like doing both at the very same time. What's the objective? We want to get to ultimate as quickly as possible. You can buy or sell your way there. I love to ask, I see Gail here. Not to put you on the spot, but to put you on the spot. Gail, are you able to unmute yourself at all? I know. She's like, dang it, why'd I come on here today? The mute button's on the bottom left. I'll ask you to mute. There should be a button that pops up, and then it should say, yeah, unmute myself. Let's see if it's there. Otherwise, if you tap on your screen on the bottom left, there's a microphone. There you are. What's up, Gail?
I'm here. Oh my God.
Hey,
Yeah. I didn't know
how
how
are
to
you?
take myself off the screen.
Look at you. You're crushing it. Gail, where are you from, first of all?
I'm from Florida, Palm Beach
Florida.
Gardens.
Awesome, awesome. What interested you in joining Partner Co?
Well, I needed to make a change. I wanted to lose weight. I wanted to try something new. And I did, and I'm really pleased with the results.
What have
Maria
your results
Elaine,
been?
well, I've lost weight. I have a lot of energy, and I have not had a migraine in 4 months.
Wow.
So I had a party here, a drop session here last night.
Wow.
Yep.
And
Yep.
Maria Elena helped you with that.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yep.
And how did that go?
I think it really went well. I've spoken to some people today who loved the information.
There we go. Way to go. You are
Yeah.
already ultimate, correct?
Mm-hmm. I am.
Congratulations. How does that
Right.
feel?
It feels good. I'm struggling with the internet, the boards and the this and the, but I'm working on it.
Hasn't held you back?
No.
And if you were to have one tip for someone new today, Gail, they got on board, they're nervous, they're a little overwhelmed, a lot of tech, they're, oh my gosh, but they want to take action, they want to get to where you're at. Unlock top pay and so many things. What's one tip you'd give for that person?
I think you just have to be honest. If you like the product, it's easy to sell it or
Hmm,
just talk about it. I mean, you can't sell something or talk about something you don't like. But if you really like it, it works.
there we go. That's awesome. Congratulations, Gail.
Well,
We're so
thank
proud
you.
of you.
I didn't
Absolutely.
expected. Okay, thanks.
Expect the unexpected. I
There,
know, for
there you
sure.
go.
Yes. And Marilena said you sold 3 boxes of drops yesterday and a box of Renew.
Right.
Congratulations.
Thank
Blessing
you.
many different lives. And there's so much more around the corner. And are you going to join us in Millionaire Mentorship sometime soon? We'd love to have you there.
I don't know. I have to think maybe, maybe.
If we helped you, would you be
Right.
down?
You help me with my boards.
We will. Absolutely. Well, on this note, Gail, if you're still here, I'll pick on you. How would you like it if we could help find, also recruit your next amazing partner to be with you on this journey as well? Would you be open for some guidance on that?
Oh, sure.
Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
perfect. Okay. Who here loves Gail already? She's just like, I have no idea what I'm signing up for right now, but let's go. Let's do this. That's what it takes to succeed. So, Gail, what I want to walk you through is a simple, and I want everyone else to think about this as I go through these questions, right? I like to be a little strategic, and I'd like to think like, who are we going to talk to? When you think about people, we help people two primary ways: better their health, better their wealth. So when I think of somebody, I think, which one do I want to lead with right now? Okay. So, Gail, if I were to ask you this question, when you think about a business partner, what are some attributes or traits about someone that you would love to partner with? Like, what kind of a person are they? Some of their characteristics?
Well, let's be organized.
Organized. Okay.
Um, I don't like to waste time.
Okay.
And yeah, I don't procrastinate.
Okay.
So
I love
yeah,
that.
someone's organized, positive, someone who's positive. I don't like
Yes.
someone who's negative.
Who here loves positive people, not negative? I won't say Nancy. I think of a Nancy, negative person. So, okay. We love those. So, Gail, when you think about that type of a person, not overly thinking it, do you have anyone that you know that pops up into mind that might fit some of those categories?
Well, I mean, Maria Elena is doing great. She's my
Absolutely.
mentor. She's doing great.
She is. Yes. We need to
I mean,
find more Maria Lenas into your team. Do you know anyone that's,
well, I don't know anyone else. I know Valerie, I know Stacy. I don't know too many other people.
well, not in here. I'm saying in
Oh,
your
oh, you mean in
in
my
your
thing?
world.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there was someone last night who came who I think would really be good at it.
Okay. And did that person already buy yet or not yet?
She
Oh, she
didn't.
did.
She took the book home and she's going to, and her mother was going to also. But she's
Okay.
really good at.
There
She
we
would be
go.
good at this.
So she already joined, it sounds like. Is that Allie?
Yes.
Congratulations.
No,
Gail's
no,
already
no. I
on.
don't know. No, I
Uh-uh.
don't know if Allie has joined, but I'm going to work on her.
Okay. Gotcha. Maria Lena, are
Mhm.
you able to share on that more details? Because I know, because you put in the chat a new brand partner. I know I'm just catching off the ground. If not, then we'll chat about someone. Okay. There you
All
are.
right.
Yeah. Hi.
Nice
Oh,
jacket. That
Um,
hi.
looks good on
Did
you.
you
how are
did,
you? Oh, I love you, Gail. You're so
did you rig
awesome.
this? Did you rig this?
I swear I had nothing to do with that.
I'm kidding.
But I'm so happy that he called you out. You're awesome.
She is. She is.
All right.
Marilyn, tell us more about Allie. Is she already on board? Is she already joined? Or she's like she's potentially we want to talk
Yeah,
to her.
she's so Gail invited her to the drop talk yesterday and she
Nice.
showed up with her mom.
Mm,
And yeah, Gail was planting seeds. She saw the potential there.
mm,
Um, and I definitely see it as well.
perfect.
So she's interested in the drops and noni.
Perfect.
So yeah, Gail is definitely planting seeds for
Really.
Allie.
And
Yeah, she's a
and
manicurist at a very like high-end salon down here.
mhm.
So she is,
Mm,
you know, got the perfect location. She's in front of a lot of people. She's got a beautiful personality. Yeah.
perfect.
We'll work
Perfect.
on
Perfect.
her.
Yeah. So let's talk about this then. So this is great. This is who I'll call somebody, and you see what she did. She led with the drops. If you don't know what a drop talk is, a
Mhm.
drop talk is just a presentation about the drops. So we do them all the time. You can organize one. You can do one like we have videos, many tools. It's a presentation of some sort. So did the one in person, which if you have the opportunity to, absolutely do that. The more close you can get to the prospect, the better, because businesses are based off of know, like, and trust. So that's what happened. So
Mhm.
this is who I would call a drops aware prospect. They're aware of the product they've been presented to. They didn't buy it. They didn't. You had 14 people there? Dang.
Yeah, it was
Do
a
you have some
great
photos?
turnout.
Do you have
It was
some
a great
photos?
turnout. We didn't get any pictures
Oh
until the very
man.
end when everyone already left. Yeah,
Come on. Set
I
the bar
know.
right there.
I thought about that afterwards. Yeah. Next one.
Wow.
Next time. Yeah.
Wait,
Wow.
you put
Okay.
some on Facebook though.
Well, that was just the
Yeah.
brand's partners. We didn't have
Right.
all the guests that were there.
Oh, right,
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah. It was
Awesome.
a great
Okay.
turnout.
Well, we gotta learn some tips on this soon. Yeah, way to go. Way to go. Let me ask you this. So in our boards
How do I get off of
under
this? Oh, there you are. Okay.
there, you're all good.
No, I don't want to look at myself anymore. Okay.
We love looking at Gail.
Oh
Gail is the face of a superstar. So
God.
we got you in our minds now. You're the example today in good
All
ways. So
right.
under the Warrior Movement boards, under USA Drops SOG, under Enroll Partners, these are named because if you want to enroll partner, we want to go into the folder that says Enroll Partner. So here, because we haven't presented to her the business kind of at the drop talk, but we're going to do an intentional business invite. We're going to invite her and go into this business inviting scripts. And there's a couple different categories here, but the main ones are on the top. This one is a prospect that's aware of the drops. So I might say something like this, and you guys can tune and tweak this for Allie because you know her. Hey, Allie, I know you've seen me post about the body balancing drops. You might change that personally because, hey, I know, thanks for coming out to the drop talk yesterday. You know what's funny? We were talking about you today. We love you. You know, that's legitimate. I want to share something bigger behind what I'm doing. We have an amazing team. They've created this six-figure blueprint. It's a simple way to make money online where you can turn the drops into a business from your phone. I thought about people that could be amazing with this. I thought about you because Maria Elena, what's one cool trait that you noticed about Allie?
Well, her personality, and she's someone that I think a lot of people that encounter her trust her right off the bat.
Great.
You know, you can see a trusting, yeah.
Perfect. Yeah.
Big heart. Yeah.
So plug that in, right? You came to mind because you have a big heart. People that know you right away, they trust you, and you have such a bubbly attitude. You do amazing here. If I could send you a short video, or if I could link you to some information that explains this, would you be open to checking it out? Something like that. Gail, how does that feel for you? Do you think that would align? And of course, you're going to say it your way, but
Sure, that would be good.
oh, perfect.
Yeah, I could go, yeah, do that, send this to her actually.
Perfect. Awesome. And maybe Maria Elena, one thing I'd encourage all of us here is, especially if we are doing something new, here's the secret to getting really good results. Just like what you saw Gail and Maria Elena doing, work together with someone that's done it before and just check it. So Gail, send what you wrote down to Maria Elena and just double check. Be like, Maria Elena, is this okay? And she might say yes. She might be like, maybe try this, and then do it together. Okay.
Okay.
So tonight, let's make a goal. Maybe right after this call, do that, and then let's send that out however you want. You cool with that, Gail?
That's fine. Sure.
Gail is a superstar, guys. Let's go.
Do you
Gail,
think you should also mention the discount for on the drops?
oh yeah. Yes, you should.
Oh.
Yes. Say there's a way that you can get the product discounted and even make more money with this. Would that be something? I wouldn't only say discount. We do want to have them have an intention of making some money.
Yeah.
So that is one thing there. Yeah. So that'd be good. Perfect.
So she get a benefit from a discount while she's making money.
That win-win. Who wouldn't want to do that?
Right. Okay.
Exactly.
I'm writing it all down. I write real fast.
Come on. Who here knows Gail is about to get her next brand partner started and do all types of amazing things?
Oh,
Absolutely. Gail, thanks for letting us pick on you. I know it's a lot.
Okay. It's okay. Thanks for all right. How do I turn myself off?
He sounds like
We
me.
love you. Gail's going to be standing on stage soon, sharing her amazing testimonials, Chairperson 5000, and it's going to be great, right? So just to orient a couple of things, right? When you invite, then you present. We have in the board some presentations, right? So in the business one, script number 1 says they ask for info. So excited. Check this out, right? We have Kelly Rice that is right here. She's our new family member. We're super pumped for her. I'm proud of her jumping on board. She's an amazing babysitter, by the way, but she was helping babysit Jaden the other day. We got into conversation. She kind of invited herself because she's very ambitious. And she took a look. We have like a partner code brochure, and she was looking through that, asked some questions. Becky was having conversation, my wife, sent her this. She watched the video. We talked again and then got her started. Now she's here and she's about to be another superstar. I know. So you send her this. And when you get started, we do have a cool link that we share with you. We call this the machine link, but it's basically where we have our presentation. You know, we have a digital brochure, Teresa. I think there might be a way to purchase the physical one, but at least it's digital. I forget if you can purchase the physical or not, but at least it's digital right now. So yeah, it was like an event special at the least at one of the PXP events, right? So there's a video. This is a business presentation you're seeing here. It's like 5 minutes. I just have them see something. If they're looking at the drops, what they will see, and this is in the scripting as well, is they will see this. Oh, you can purchase the Partner Code magazine. Thanks, Tammy. Awesome. You can purchase them. They're really cool handouts. If you have, I saw Susie was talking about a person as a storefront. Can they display drops? Absolutely. Store owners, great prospects because many times they'll buy in bulk and resell. If they buy a 30 pack of drops and then resell them, they profit 2,500 bucks. And on that note, maybe they can do a brochure as well too, right? Like we can put those there as well. And you get one on your first order upon enrolling as a partner. Thanks, Tammy. Oh, I want to join again. We didn't get that, Tammy, when we joined. Gosh, must be nice. Let's join again. So, during this, the magazine made you want more information, Kelly. That's so awesome. So awesome for sure. Kelly, are you able to unmute yourself? I know you're driving right now, but if you're there, I know. I don't want to get you in trouble.
I also want to mention that there's an electronic version that's linked in your machine link as well. So when you, there's one of the buttons when you click on pick the six-figure blueprint, and then there's a button underneath that says like basically introducing them to all the products.
That's true.
So that links to the electronic version of the brochure.
Absolutely. Right here. Perfect.
Yeah, check out all our products. Yeah, that will, and then you can just save that link.
Perfect. Boom. Here's the digital one. So many cool things here. All right. Fantastic. Yeah. Kelly, we'll chat another time when you're driving. I don't want to get you in trouble or anything. So, but welcome to the family. Welcome to the team. Okay. So homework of today, you saw attraction and you saw action. What's the main target? Our main thing that we do is we share the message with other people. And every day you want to have new people take a look at your product and take a look at your business. We can attract them, you can take action. And the better that you get at doing that, the more success that you're going to have. And I'm just telling you, this business will pick up very fast. Okay. So I just ended with this story. I remember when I first got started and my mindset was completely different. I didn't think I could get a single customer. I didn't think I could get a single partner. I didn't think I'd ever make any money here. But I said, you know, if I could just be around some cool people and learn some cool things, at least it'll be great. Now, who here feels that in this time we've had together, you've already learned something cool and you've already gotten some more confidence and positivity, right? Like, I'm like, that was great. But I had a little bit of hope where I said, maybe, just maybe, I can do a little bit, you know? And I started to go through the training and I started to get some results. Well, you never know when, but you do know if you keep on planting the seed will land on good ground. And when that happens, and all of a sudden you have a customer that gets an amazing result and tells you that you transform their life, or you have a partner that comes up to you and says, thank you, I've been praying for this. That is the most amazing feeling ever. So you are given an opportunity to go share this out there. Kelly, you're unmuted. You were right on the flip end there. Tell us a little bit about this story. Walk us through.
Okay.
What's up, Kelly?
All right.
There you
Hey,
are.
you guys. I'm a lot of things. I'm a professional singer. I'm a daytime nanny for emergency family situations, and I am have been doing network marketing for a little bit, and Jane was asleep, and so I saw that magazine and I picked it up and I sat on their couch and was rifling through. And what I like that's never happened to me before in any kind of network marketing thing was like, I really need this. I really need this. I really want to try that. I mean, I just kept going like, I like all of this, and it makes sense, you know, because I'm older. I'm in my 60s, and I just thought, my circle, this is everything they talk about, what they need, and what do? We do pain points, right? It's like, you mention a pain point, and people go, oh, and I just thought, I think this is something I can talk about to everyone I know and not feel like I'm being salesy. I just really think I can be more of a, more of a, I got you instead of do something for me. buy this for me. I never say those words, but I feel like just looking at that catalog, I just felt like, wow, I can offer something where I don't feel salesy. Does that make sense?
Totally makes sense.
That I truly can help someone instead of, trying to phrase things so that I can sell something.
That's huge.
I
That's
really
exactly it.
felt like that. Yeah, I really felt like I can really help people feel better through this product. And I also have a friend in Australia who's also on his team, which is really strange. She talked to me about it when Modere did their thing. So she just said, "Oh, I'm with this company. Partner Co." I'm just like, okay. It was like, I'll buy from you if you buy from me. And my company's weird about buying internationally. It's just weird. So anyhow, she has felt on fire from day one and just bragging how unbelievable it is. And I'm like, yeah, everybody says it about their company. And then as I was whipping through things and looking at ingredients and, looking at this and kind of, I just felt like I was reading their mission statement with every single item. And I can't wait to try almost everything.
Come on. Kelly, welcome to the family. You are right at home for sure.
Yeah, no, I feel safe. I feel safe here.
You are for sure. Thanks so much for sharing. And we're so proud of you. So grateful. I know. Who here loves Kelly already? I know. Stay tuned. You're going to see the updates, right? And all of us here have a story to go. You have something to offer your people. Case in point, our job is to share the seed. The seed will land on good ground. You don't know who's looking for something, but you will find the Kellys of the world that are looking and searching. They're like, this is exactly what I've been looking. But we have to sow the seed ourselves, right? So then with this, tune in. We are constantly growing every day. Make it a goal to get better. And we always have things going on in our community. So I'm sharing on the screen here. This is an example we call our income producing activity call. Every day, Monday through Friday, we have various calls happening. Tomorrow, we're going to do a Wellness Wednesday, so a deep dive on some of the products, for example. Thursday, we're going to do a speaker training. You're going to love it, Kelly. 100%.
Oh, I got to unmute. I'm sorry.
No worries. You're good. And then we have a celebration on Friday, right? So all these, make as many as you can. We put them live. We also put them on replay. We have a YouTube channel called the Champions Network YouTube, which is this plus more. The goal is every day learn more, every day grow more, every day go share more. And as you do that day by day, week by week, month by month, you start growing out of you into 5, into 20, into 100, into 1,000. Next thing you know, you're standing up on stage, kissing the babies, holding the trophies, winning the trips, doing all the things. And we're all there, and we'll be your #1 fan because we are super, super proud of who you become in that process, So stay tuned for as much as you can. And with that, Gail, thank you. I can't wait to see this next excited partner on board. Maria Elena, well done. And everybody, thanks and congratulations on investing into yourself. Feel free to meet yourself, and we will see you guys on wherever else. All right, guys, have a great one. Bye-bye.
All right. Great call. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you so much. Love you.
Congratulations,
Good night.
everyone.
Everybody, have a gay evening,
Thank
everybody.
you.
Welcome aboard, ladies.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye,
Great
guys.
call. Thank you,
Bye.
guys.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Good
Have a blessed
night. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.